If anybody's wondering what I've been up to, I honestly don't know. Guys, I'm literally in the middle of a move to Chicago. I'm trying to sell half of my gear. I have some incredibly big projects coming down the pipeline for work. I'm trying to work on some music, and on top of that, I'm trying to get out videos for you guys. So I'm having to get rid of a lot of stuff in my studio, and that could lead an opportunity for you guys to get some gear for a pretty good price. I'll tell you more about it in the morning after I get some sleep. Alright, so yes, I am moving, and I have to figure out what to do with all of this gear because I'm needing to downsize. I'm working for a company that has an office, so if I ever need that office environment, I have that in downtown Chicago already. So I don't really see the point of me paying an extra, $400 to $600 a month to have a studio when this YouTube channel doesn't really make much money yet, and I'm gonna have to completely rebuild my network in Chicago. Nicole and I are moving into a 1-bedroom apartment, and she's not letting me put this stuff in there. I mean, she's letting me put some of it. Obviously, I'm keeping what I need for my livelihood and my job, but like all the acoustic foam, it's gotta go. Don't really know how I'm gonna soundproof things. That's why I got this new Rode NTG mic, which I hope is doing better. I'm gonna do a full review on this microphone. I already sold my studio desk because I'm gonna be getting a new desk that's gonna look a little nicer, be a little bit more pleasing to Nicole's eye in the next place. But I think I'm still gonna be able to work it out to be like a good workplace environment for me. And I've also sold my audio interface. I'm no longer using the Scarlett 2i4. I've actually upgraded that to the Audient Evo 8. And honestly, Evo 8 is an incredible interface, and I'm gonna have a video all about it. I'm going for as minimal and clean line as I possibly can. That being said, I do have a lot of gear for sale. Pretty much everything I have has a price to it. For example, the KRK Rocket 5s, I might have to downgrade those. They're not the biggest speakers, but in a 1-bedroom apartment, they might be a little bit overkill, and they might take up too much room on the desk. Also, the foam that the Rocket 5s are sitting on, that is Arlect foam. It's not super cheap foam by any mean, but it's kind of an eyesore, so I don't want to keep it in the new apartment when I'm going for the streamlined look, something that not only is creative, but makes me feel creative. So it's a matter of trying to balance this stuff that allows me to be creative while also feels like it fits in a living room environment, because that's where my desk is about to be. Another thing that can go, and I'd be kind of sad about, but everything does have a price, is my Native Instruments Complete Control keyboard. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm not really gonna have a keyboard stand just jutted out into the middle of the living room. It wouldn't make sense, and I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to sit it on top of the desk. So it leaves me in this very weird spot where, do I keep it or do I sell it and use that money towards the move? As of right now, I'm keeping it. Like, I'm not actively trying to sell it, but if one of you is looking for a Complete Control keyboard for a decent price, you might be able to convince this one out of me. Same thing with all of this acoustic foam. This was my first channel sponsor really from Foam Factory. They gave me a very, very, very good deal to make a YouTube video about it. And I've had this foam for about a year now, that's it. And it's still really high quality. There are 48 2-inch wedges and then 8 bass traps. And the bass traps literally go floor to ceiling in my room right now. Like I said, literally have nowhere to put them in the new apartment. I'm probably gonna be selling a couple microphones. If you guys need a mic, hit me up. I have mics ranging from $500 all the way down to I'll sell one of them, and I'll sell my MXL for $30. Obviously, if you want something, you'd either have to come pick it up or pay for shipping, and shipping will really only be in the United States, maybe Canada, I think. I'm not really sure how customs work on that, but if you're willing to pay it, I'll ship it to you. Another thing that I'm really bummed about is this light dome. I don't have anywhere to put this, and I just got this less than 4 months ago. At the time I got it, I thought I was getting the studio because I was still working freelance, but now, what do I do with that? I can't put that in my apartment. So that is for sale as well. If anyone is looking for a very, very, very high quality lighting setup for very little money. And yes, I am sad that I'm having to get rid of my, this is my first true studio. My last place, the studio, was in a closet. And then other than that, I've only ever had it in my bedroom. So this is the first time I had like a spare room to be a studio, and the fact that it's kind of coming to an end is kind of sad, but I understand that this is a move I have to make for my life, and I understand it's gonna help me grow to downsize a little bit only to what I actually need, and rather than just having the gear for like the just in case situations. And mind you, this isn't just my studio, this is my entire apartment. I've sold some clothes, I've sold 2 TVs now, like 2 43-inch 4K TVs, sold them very, very well priced. So while yes, it's sad to get rid of things, it's almost like kind of cleansing to know that not only am I getting a new start in a new city, I'm getting a new start with a lot of my stuff, and I'm really only going to keep what means the most to me and that I can't function without. Like this chair is going. I don't know what I'm gonna sit in, but this is not a necessity to me because it's not the best chair. I feel like if it was a high quality chair, I'd take it with me, but I'm not gonna travel with this chair for 7 hours. It's not worth it. Anyways, that's just all to say, change is good, change is growth. And sometimes it's okay to let go of things that you have that you just don't need in your life anymore. Like I have thousands of dollars worth of gear, and I know people who can make incredible music with a cheap microphone and an Akai MPK Mini, like literally like a $300-400 setup. So sometimes the gear actually does block your creative process, and being able to cleanse yourself of all of the unnecessary stuff in your space can really open up and free up your creativity. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be a little bit more of these run and gun videos just because I'm not gonna have a studio or even like a home for a while. Like once I get in Chicago and get a setup going, you'll have a main camera angle, but for now, it's probably gonna be this like run and gun kind of vlogging situation. I wouldn't call it a vlog. Don't think I'm gonna be taking this like out in public, but you know what I'm saying, like less production quality to it, just getting a video out for you guys. So thanks for rocking with me. Thank you for, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be able to have accepted this job. Like you guys have allowed me to learn the steps I needed to know to be able to do this job to the greatest fulfillment. So for that, I'm very, very grateful for each and every one of you. I've got to get back to work. I didn't finish that project last night and it is due today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.